folks, Cal Kellogg here. The first week of March has arrived and it is time for our first March trout fishing report. The way I'm perspiring right now, it feels like it's the first week of June. But it is the first week of March and there are some exciting trout bites to sample. Now I didn't say wide open, I didn't say lights out, I said exciting because overall, trout fishing is hit and miss. Let's face it, the weather pattern is all messed up this year. It should be much colder. It should still be raining. We don't have any of that. It's been dry. It's been warm. And the fishing, man, it can go from great to funky to great again, depending on the day and the location. But there are 3 very good picks around the Sacramento area for a lot of excitement, you know, if you're there at the right day at the right time and you're fishing for trout. Let's start with Amador. If you've been wanting to catch a double-digit trout, Amador is the place to go. Have guys been getting skunked out there? Absolutely. Guys have also been catching some pan-sized trout out there. I've even seen some limits coming out of there. But what has impressed me is the number of fish that I've seen between like 7 and 15 pounds. A 15-pounder was caught just last week. Huge fish. They're being caught by boaters and they're being caught by bank guys. That 15-pounder, or it was nearly 15 pounds, that fish was caught on a trolled power grub. So boaters, bankies, they're all getting them. If you're fishing off the bank, power bait products. Power bait dough, rainbow, pink, orange, that's working. Mice tails are working. Soak them, be patient, wait out those bites, and just know the next fish that comes knocking could be massive. Boaters, almost exclusively those big trout are coming on Berkeley power grubs. Green grubs are working, brown grubs are working, and the brown and orange grubs are working. Some guys are teaming them with a power egg in front of the grub. Other guys are just running them by themselves. I don't think that's that much of a factor. Main thing is, troll those grubs between 1 and 1.5 miles an hour, work the water column, and you stand a chance at catching the fish of your dreams. I mean, there are huge trout out there. They've been planting lots of trout in the lake. 4,000 pounds were planted just last week. Some of those fish, you know, they're 13, 14, 15 pounds. So the fish are there, the lake level's down. Get out there, put in your time. If you've been wanting a trophy, Amador, hands down. That is the place to go in the Sacramento area. Collins Lake. Collins Lake is just getting going. Trout plants are underway. Bank anglers have caught some very impressive trout out there between 5 and 9 pounds. Power bait's working. Inflated worms are working. Cast masters are working, being cast from the shore. That stuff's all working. Swim Beach, Elmer's Cove. Those are the top spots. The dam, kind of lackluster. That's going to heat up though. That always does heat up in the springtime. It's just a matter of time. Boaters, just starting to score. Cast masters and trolled grubs. Those are the baits. Power lines have been decent. Offshore, the Swim Beach has been decent. Put in your time. The bite is just getting started. You may be there that day. You won't hear, you should have been here yesterday. You were there that day when the bite broke loose. Collins. Very worth exploring. It's getting better and it's going to get a whole lot better real soon. And there, just like Amador, there are some huge fish up for grabs. There's holdovers and there's fresh planters out there. Third pick. This one is for guys that want a challenge, and this is for the boaters. Folsom Lake Kings. Kings are on the bite. There are fish in that 3 to 5 pound class being caught. You're not going to get a limit. You might get skunked. But if you go out there, you power troll with speedy shiners, that's the lure. You stand a real good chance of catching a really handsome king out of Folsom. The kings are feeding on pond smelt. The lower end of the North Fork is the place. Very hit and miss in the South Fork. Very hit and miss in the main body. But if you go to the lower end of the North Fork, work the structure 25 to 50 feet deep, stay on the move, troll fast, run those speedy shiners. That's a great pond smelt imitation that allows you to cover a lot of water very quickly. You know, you're going to get 2 or 3 or 4 bites throughout the day, and a couple of those fish might be over 3 pounds. So very viable if you live in the Sacramento area. Now, Folsom being what it is, bite might get better. Rainbows might start biting. It might shut down and nobody's going to catch anything. So get out there, make hay while the sun shines. Unfortunately, this week we do have a big full moon coming on, which is probably going to impact the trout fishing all around the region. But if this is when you can go, by all means, get out there and get after them. A lot of big trout and big salmon have been caught during the full moon. Dark moon is better. Full moon, hey, get out there, put in your time, and make it happen. That is the Sacramento area trout report for this week. I'll be coming at you again real soon with more hot bites and hot tips and stuff like that right here on YouTube. I'm Kel Kellogg. If you haven't had a chance to subscribe, please hit that subscribe button and hit that bell. It'll give you a notification every time I post a new video. I'm out of here for now. If you're looking for trout gear, check out the Fish Hunt Shoot Productions store. You guys have a great day, and I will catch you later right here on YouTube. Look at those big, beautiful rainbows. That's what trolling flies can do. You think trolling flies don't work? Well, think again. You need to grab a set of my trolling flies, get out on the water, and get ready to go big. Yes!